Episode 3 of Walk, Cook, Walk. Today we are cooking something called a shakshouka. Eggs, tomatoes, onion, a few herbs, spices. It's going to be good. We're going to a bit of woodland that we've never actually been in. We've gone past it many times. Just good to get outside, and I've got a bit of a helper today. Not a helper, but he doesn't want to be on camera. He's a bit shy. Say hello, Ivan. I got the finger. Good lad. So yeah, we're just going to head out into the woods, set up a tarp because it's apparently going to rain. I'm hoping it's going to rain. I want it to rain, hence why I'm bringing the tarp. I know how to set it up. Because it's not actually peeing it down at the moment, we are simply going to be going somewhere else that's a bit more out of the way, so that we're not having dogs coming up and trying to get the grub and maybe injuring themselves on the stove. So just be a bit mindful, and remember, we're going to leave no trace, so it'll look exactly the same as it did when we arrived. Right, so you might recognize this from episode 1, but that's the woodland over there that we set up for the first one, and we're heading over in that direction past what I believe to be a giant hogweed. It's actually flowered now, so we're going to steer clear of that. And I actually heard yesterday that you're supposed to report these. That's definitely a giant hogweed, man. It's bigger than me. I'm nearly 6 foot. That is much bigger than me, so I'm not sure who I would report that to, but I'm sure I can find out who online. And I'm not sure whether it's that woodland over there or this woodland here. I think the one here is a part of somebody's property, so we'll go and have a look over there. The place that I wanted to go, there's actually a fence up now, so that's that blocked off, unfortunately. So we're going to try and get in this woodland bit here, which... Okay, so we found a little place where we're going to set up. I'm going to be using this tree here. This is still alive, so I'm not going to be removing it. I'm going to try and go around it, and possibly this tree here. That's not all that sturdy, so I may even stretch it over to there, but that's then going to be a bit of a problem. But we'll see what happens when we get it set up. First things first, tarp, just in case it starts to rain, and then we'll get the stove set up and we'll get cooking. Okie dokie, so here we are. Got it all set up, looking pretty sweet. Plenty of room for me and my mate to do some cooking. He's sat off camera at the moment. Again, he's very shy. I'll bring it over, but he doesn't want to be on it, so I'm not going to put him in. Okay, so we've got it all set up now. Cleared an area of as much dry stuff as I could move. Got the Trangia set up. Sprayed with bug spray so that I don't get eaten. And yeah, the heat's on. We're going to start cooking this, and credit to the guy, can't remember his name. I will tag him in. It's his recipe. And it looked flipping gorgeous. I'm sure it's called a shakshouka, but we're going to get on with it anyway, so back soon. And it did actually start raining, so the food be cooking, and we are staying dry with this tarp. Magic. Really coming down now, but we're staying dry for the time being. As long as we don't touch the inside of the tarp, we should be okay. Normally you'd want the rain to go away, but I'm quite happy with it staying. And although it's raining, this experience, the whole thing, is free. Obviously it costs you for whatever you're cooking, but that's hardly anything when you're going to be getting a cooked meal out of it anyway, which you would have done at home. So get your tarp, get outside, go cook some grub. Julius Roberts is the chap who this recipe was from. Go check him out on Instagram. We've got the meat in now. It's going to slowly simmer away, cook that meat, hopefully. And unfortunately, I haven't got a beer to drink. I forgot to bring one, which was quite amusing to my friend. And he keeps reminding me about it. But talking about beer, as I've said before, I do have a homebrew channel called Fermented World. So go check that out if you want to learn how to brew your own beers. Mead, cider, you name it. If you can ferment it, I've probably had a go. So, successful. Everything's all nicely cooked through. Got eggs, tomatoes, beef, onion, bit of this, bit of that. Absolutely beautiful. Piping hot. Tastes great. Took quite a long time to cook it all the way through, and I did need to bring a lid with me. Because you kind of poach it all. Even the meat's poached. It's not like fried. The blend of spices and herbs that he puts into the meat as well, really good. I used beef because the lamb that I was going to use, I defrosted and wasn't able to use it yesterday, so I had to buy some more and get that used up. Got a little bit of bread as well. Not sure what he used. I think he used a pita bread or something like that, but absolute banger. Took about 30 minutes to cook because you've got to let it all poach and stuff like that, but high protein, loads of goodness. Veggies, bread to fill you up. What more could you want? And we're bone dry, and it's been peeing it down for the last, what, 40 minutes? So yeah, we're winning. And there we go. Leave no trace. You would never even know that we've just cooked some grub in this spot here. No litter left from us, and all the bracken and leaves and stuff put back over from where we were cooking.